Abedafo memamu nyina adwo. Memo akwaba, memo ha, memo ache depending on the location at all. Ene emede se no di mpuni ba be di nkomo. Me dey do so Frank. Obi se ma friend Franko the hater. Oh, share me live. Oh, team me live. Richmond Radio. Yenu so ene Richmond Media. And we be a would me be a so or subscribe and watch share. Na wa ma unu so etimi ahwe. Ne, me no ba be di nkomo. E bi what ya sembi. Asama what obeti o me say oh. Asama na be concocted a reality. Yes, a book be aba a fiction, a dramatic, any sanomano. And even book na make one say. Your friend Agyapade document. Agyapade document. Now, if I chop it in way a documenter and confirmation that's not a tray. And your magazine said they are going to make sure say even if another down for nearby na MPP nearby mukwana, they can still control the resources and the party, the New Patriotic Party. I mean, therefore, New Patriotic Party, Ghana, especially having a lot of problems. Can mean solve this kind of problems. Agyapade document lady or say to our future, made up of the present and the unborn, for whom this will of a nation is being prepared. To our foremost king, or for penny, the project spread across the world for whom, to whom alone, this sacred document is prepared. And to here, a section of people who hails from a channel are only a team for a New Patriotic Party for are they in close bed, very close to another damn Kufado and call for NHS ID. More to me, I say, or more per se, or for the penny, do also want Tiasi. The legacy of the penny, a best to us, Konkai. Now, man for Timatio Monka. Even if another damn Kufado goes home, if not a Mahmoud Bamia wins or not, and one say now I ne, Medina at the Edo. Or say, as the years of Nana Apeni Kwaframan, Nana Kuntunkunuku, and of obeying people were never defeated in wars. In war fronts. We hear nobody's subjects. Or say, we were nobody's subjects, and yet, after 1957, we were meant to live in the shadows of the descendants of people who never defeated us in war, while the Ashanti Kingdom has uplifted to put us in the shade. In relatively recent times, the struggles and works of J.B. Dankwa to restore Ochiman to its original glory were touted, but he fought bravely to the end. And to Tia, the main motive Nyane say, those say Achem for Mutia Moa, Omontoko Mokuyan, Oman, but as I see as a son, Ebaman Bay Ghana and Salomon, as now the Ashantis are dominating and they have problem with it. Almost so be to say Kuntu Kunukum. Now you're for the penny more. Now he JB down come. These are people who have sacrificed their life for Ghana. But as a Ghana for move for be a war. So if you look at Akufo-Addo what by here, and some of the most some first one a bit me about. With the arrival of Nana, we see the rebirth of the second JB Dankwa who has come to the rescue. And to put here, I say JB Dankwa, the kind of recognition I said the money and farmer no. Nyame atonensa dia frɛ no. Na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo waba be the president. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo is seen as the second JB Dankwa waba. And what you critically, meaning say JB Dankwa now he wanted to push the agenda of the Achem. But so who and Kofo by push this kind of agenda. But if you look at the ideology and mentality of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, waba be the president here. Or you might be say kwambia obeti ma fa so obeti ma boa ama JB Dankwa di ni obeti ma te no obey. And a baba bisi. Now, currently, with Nana in total control of the whole entity of Ghana, we have a duty to ensure that we take over the commanding heights of essential fabric country. And what you want, baby, our resources, baby, our Mogenia Agyapade will be no, or make sure a section of a team for no, or much as a book window, essentially a team for no, they are going to get a lot of revenue and resources and still control the NPP and government even when they are in opposition. Now, a lot of people are registering their displeasure. So, if you look at the New Patriotic Party, again, the essence of New Patriotic Party, this is a party where characters are first. Now, man, for it's an elite party. Man, for characters are an educated party, businessmen, and go from a world connected, and go from more and all this political party. So, what has changed in the New Patriotic Party? Now, Among for the new patriotic party goes into elections. Before some call for internal elections, call for super delegates elections. November 4th elections. Before the elections, a whole lot of things really happen. At that material moment, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo catches he's not giving his support to anybody. But basically, if you read this Agyapade document, it means that Nana Danko Akufo-Addo had a preferred candidate and he pushed from the back and made sure that he was able to be out in the elections. Now, page 2 of the Agyapade document, although the account group within the current NPP is gearing itself to take over the party after a nice tenure in 2024, it would be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. With hard work, we could work to bypass the mantle over to a non-account person, preferably from the north, under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. Okay, Agyapade document part 2. Now this document, Akufo-Addo winning power now, and we have to make sure say Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Kofi Nas Otifia still they have to take total control of the party. Or person me Nkofo a skase itam Nkofo betimi aboa na omo betimi take a lot of decisions at the Ghana. Now if you look at this kind of elections and MP internal elections, going for these elections, open pa ba kwa no bia be ka che say Nana Danko Akufo-Addo the establishment, the ministers, the agencies in for CEOs, and almost support the man named Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It is captured here in the Agyapade document. What you almost critically almost say, Adia Bakuba when say, Asantefonia can for more party, or Mufri Asantimantem, no more can for no. Almost after the exit of the Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, they want to take over the party. Sasanko for Baby taking over the party. It will be extremely difficult and dangerous for them to make sure, say, it cannot materialize. It cannot have a maturity date. And as idea, we should have a nice way. It makes us a bit to this kind of level. No? We have to take them off. How are we going to do it? We have to obscure the mantle. It mantle, no, and say, maybe a Santini should take over. But you have a Santini. Preferably, the northern part of Ghana. So the copy the northern part of Ghana, and then the makes me control. Now, let's go back. If you look at election, of course, internal elections, I can do super delegates. A lot of people in government, ministers, sector ministers, cabinet ministers, MPs, agencies in paying for CEOs, and as I'm going, they gave their support to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It got to a point. A lot of people were saying, they were even threatening them, telling them, so man, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the kind of positions that they occupy, they are going to take it away from them. And a room maybe, who's employing was Minyanka, maybe person me campaign, Adam already at Alako Ducheman say, the person me campaign, and my kid a compra Japon. The person me campaign, and I'm watching and I'm going for Kaikahu. There's a kind of intimidation and pressure from the government of Ghana. Now don't go for and Crawford, they will give you pressure. A true baby, yes, who declare support and will stand the crowd of Alana Kidia compra Japan. The kind of position that you are occupying, they are going to take it away from you. So, if you look at the air cost, now they've decided, say, they are making sure, already did Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, whether the NPP delegates like it or not, this is the person they are going to bring it on board. If you look at the new patriotic party, the establishment was pushing for him. It was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Edru Baby, Ubenya ministers coming out publicly to say, so man, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, then the MPP will go to opposition. Obeti yese Nana Danko Akufo-Addo mama ogui kwa first ogu na ekwo nkan nyina no nipa o section o push this kind of agenda ama guarantee me kura nim Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Anything positive related to Akufo-Addo's government, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ade dia enya di papa bia no na dey show refer Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. So this was an orchestrated plan. One kasa kwatena ase gwene ho e ka say baby, this is how we have to push it. And do masan nso a omo na mo ya kan for especially and when you have person picking baby flag bearer no, and for the new patriotic party, no, they had issues. A typical example is Alan Kwajuchi. A true baby, ya to about Alan, the agent here bono, nani, yes, nani. The new patriotic party leadership make a party in point for Ekas Abanian to no petemo, Yan to no petemo, Yakotono El community group. And if you look at the kind of intimidation, any Albanian will force your book, the NPP never came out to condemn this kind of issues. You get a majority leader at that time. You get a deputy majority leader. You get big men from the NPP coming out boldly to say, Baumia should be the flag bearer for the new patriotic party. And to be to say Alan Mo, they had issues. They went through a lot of problems. And eventually, Omokoi. Declares his intentions to be the flag bearer for the new patriotic party. Came out boldly to vilify and chastise the Akufo-Addo government, especially in relation to economy. Another Danko Akufo-Addo Babonte can say, so what's a party in the chair the outside border? How are you going to do this kind of party? Now then now campaign. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is still giving promises, telling Ghanaians, he said, so bad the e-levy any bad things, the no the taxes out to see is going to scrap it. And he's saying that young first year, man. Now, Danko Akufo and the NPP never came out to condemn this kind of act. But we say, Kenya compare Japan. If you look at the comments when dedication to the new patriotic party, and no matter why, Kenya compare Japan was able to give the NPP in 1992 $3 million US. I do buy him on 300,000. So on Franko campaign. Since 1992, basically, Kenya compare Japan has given the NPP 747 vehicles. So on Franko campaign. One person who has always been consistent supporting the ideology and making sure he's pushing the agenda of the new patriotic party is Kenya compare Japan. A true honor. And now the Danko Akufo and a section of Achim Mafia or Mochess idea. They say no, they don't need to be educated compare Japan. Now, Kennedy, the story because if you look at the Agyapade document, the way Kenya compare Japan, said the youth are not grassroots and the way he's always fighting for them. No, so man, as a leader, they are going to have issues. This is Kennedy compare Japan. They are actually fan. This is Kennedy compare Japan, and that's okay. Japan. I must say, a very good asset. The party must, as a matter of need and possibility, defend him into going to election 2020. He has the utmost control over our action troopers and all the former criminal elements who are purpose for the final push. In addition to his deep pocket, his financing to the grassroots affirms our dying need to him at all costs in the 2020 elections. While considering this magnitude towards the base, his treatment for being a loose cannon in attacking persons who should be left alone and sometimes worried. As a result, he must eventually win off as our project reaps dividends. And what you I'm saying Kenya compare Japan. Or if you go to the new patriotic party, he has a base. Amount for Penasem, conducting home, and it's always in the defense of the new patriotic party when they have issues. Almost a grassroots for one problem. Open power with me and making sure of fighting more. A Kenya compare Japan. Your chroma and a Delta force for any national security for your problem. Yet, Kenya compare Japan and catching the then acting party chairman for the black catchers a massa. And then I'm when we were in opposition, these were the kind of security people who were defending us. Now, some about would be cancer and say, Unimomo. And if you look at the kind of comments a buyer, Kennedy was winning the heart of the grassroots. Kenatifa, or not the one national identification authority. Also, by wanting the catcher and say, another Danko Akufo-Addo has charged him, told him, said, on your Agyapade when I bet me up one, now all can you live a legacy, say, on your MPP for not party for no form. Kenya compare the comes back into the picture and says agenda of Papanikano is going to create a lot of problems because a lot of people are sacrificed. Listen, are sacrificed for the new patriotic party. Or besides, Satamana ended before a campaign. Now, amount for 80 buckets, make up pick a bucket, amount for no Munsoso, amount for no Muramuno. Did you ask about their qualification and say, oh, when the power, so I said, when I one. So if you look at Kenya compare Japan, it's more Kafa school feeding for and some of California women organizer for it tells that this is one person. He's winning the trust and confidence and loyalty of the new patriotic people. But also Papa saying Oscar and Oscar because if you look at the financial commitment and contribution by Kenya compare Japan to the new patriotic party, you can never underestimate it. And don't tell me critically. I must say, we should have a night here. Kenya compare kwa Japan. You make to free party. And I said the relevancy in the party to MMB. So Kenya compare kwa Japan can still be a card-bearing member, a sympathizer, a supporter to the New Patriotic Party, a lead actor of the party. But listening to this, Kenya compare kwa Japan will be irrelevant in taking decisions for the New Patriotic Party. And that was a summon and Yasem Ketwa. So if you look at this Agyapade document, I will say, every baby, Kenya compare kwa Japan, or make sure say somebody what can and to go against they release this kind of tapes and documents to the opposition people or your mom pass and call for or me NDC for then they will punch over and dedicate their compare kwa Japan. What can you kwa Japan? They say Kenya compare kwa Japan. The 10 cents of Kenya compare kwa Japan. They saw him kasa or kasa rough or kasa basa and a whole lot of issues have to pop up. And if you look at what Kenya compare kwa Japan, this man has been captured in the Agyapade document. And these are the kind of things that they are using it against him. They say, he's a loose cannon. Go and listen to the campaign manager for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Or say, Canadian Compare Quadapong has been a sitting member of parliament for 20 years. Only any intellectual debate together. Or say, Canadian MP 20 years. Any to make us our parliament, Biano, Sabi Kwasia, some part of Canadian Compare Quadapong. Or say Kenya compare kwa Japan a blackmailer. Kenya compare kwa Japan catch a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say oh yes can be answer what yes if one can say uncontested Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And what say Espana air cost Miana it tells you say the national campaign manager Adama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fellow Oparianza name some Okano was in relation to Kenya compare kwa Japan. Obedi said Mark Belfi. Ex Kenya compare kwa Japan Kasa Rofo. He has to go to the psychiatrist. He said Oman Mompire Mana. And the document forgetting the contribution and commitment and dedication of Kenya Compare to the New Patriotic Party just because of election and just because they have to achieve this kind of issues and to look at the kind of comments we're saying about Kenya Compare. How are Kumsing? Kenya Compare fought for her. Emma be a minister for special initiatives. Came out boldly and taking it on what them change. Was it clearly to the level? And if you listen to the ill statement from this kind of woman, and the kind of thing for Kafa Kenya Compare kwa Japan or Rebel. It is captured over here. So Kenya Compare kwa Japan there. They are going to make sure that Kenya Compare kwa Japan. They are going to afford him from the party. And that's as the grassroots, they are in love and in bed with Kenya Compare kwa Japan. And they are having a kind of support for Kenya Compare kwa Japan. And we should not air Koswa, not Arab. Now, if you look at this Agyapade document, there are a lot of issues that I'm telling you, I more they are more sick. And when you can't catch us in every Saturday, between these hours, you bet nothing, on Richmond Radio and on Richmond Media, that they make a subscribe here, no share, no me. Now, in this Agyapade document, there are a lot of names that has been captured over here. And so if you look at the intentions of these people, let me know the kind of comments, the kind of things they are saying about them, and the kind of deals they want to deal with them. And what? Already said John Boyd, now if you listen to what they said about John Boyd, I must say it is perhaps too good and to admit publicly that his performance has been short of all parts of general secretaries. Going forward, we should manage the level of competence which faces us a serious political party. His actions and inactions are complete definition of what accumulation agenda. Almost say, Ushamwa, already any John Boyd will be a kitan in the say, or person discount one. He is not thinking about the interest of the political party in moving forward. Everybody has said John Boyd, as everybody in pressure black, never be MMDC or Jiska anything. It is captured in this Agyapade. Now, I must say, his blatant involvement in Galamsey in the Wasa Ifam could be embarrassing state of affairs. The last report prepared by Dr. Amwakutu affirms the fact that as well as revelation about the monies he took from 183 candidates for government appointees. And in America, it is being captured in a Agyapade document. Yes, say, open papa or ye Galamsey or Ghana Hapa, and you already did and John Boyd. Now listen to this. John Boyd, when he was a general secretary of the New Patriotic Party, the NDC was accusing him of doing Galamsey. Take it from me. The NDC, no more accusing this or Galamsey. And if you listen to John Boadu at that time, John Boadu so onye galamsey. Name who MP na so kokonya asem. Nice in relation to galamsey that you excavator. He's going to take it for you. My question is, a debate that onye galamsey, but man for galamsey, they deal with you directly. It is captured here in the Agyapade document. And where Agyapade document now, it's no more a fiction, it's no more concocted, it's a reality. Which is some ever a fascinating home. The Rollins factor, no matter brain. And then they may catch on the say, now they catch on elementary stages. Yanko Poya Duma, and for next week, we will go deeper into it. We will explain matters to you. So the bit Martin Bias knows Agyapade document, it's no more a fiction. So the baby to my boy. I'm saying a key point. A key point. Oh, I'm saying, Papa was one moment cast quite a lot first award in the human M1. And to obey said John Wood going for this kind of elections and internal elections, and a near Banako person retaining power to the general secretary of the party and in breaking the eight, I've been casting this money in the face of the public and the face of the big man of the New Patriotic Party. They told us the big man in the MPP was behind him. Not knowing, he said he was sleeping in the room, but his legs was outside. And what is one air course? It tells you, so we can go my air course. This Agyapade document, you can never ever estimate it. Yamiya Duma, Yeshabima, Mecca will let it and chieftains once of their show. And as so far, this Agyapade document I capture and no one person more yet. But you make me a table, make my mutual. I did a study wom, Mensa Otabel wom, then Kadam Zimwom, the national chief man. A whole lot of people, whole host. I'm a kind of some point for you, for Cassamia, so for Ghana. I did Agyapade document, I capture. But we will be a no, say, over subscriber, Richmond Radio, Richmond TV. Now, what's say, no, news, let's be a ship. And then the best year. Yanko Poya Duma. If you watch our subsequent videos, we'll go deeper into it. Apart from Agyapade document, trending stories are air course. We will come out and we'll explain matters to you. I'll be there a bit to tell a friend to tell a friend that Franko the hater, our Richmond media, Richmond TV live, every Saturdays between these particular hours. Apart from also, every story be about on Tibiano, and if you are platform also, I'm a be. But maybe I will be depending your location, your time. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Nyanko Kaho, Nyanko Poyama next week. We will go deeper in the Agyapade documents. Nyanko Po Enkaho.